Alright everyone, I have finally watched Master of the Universe. Now, before I say do the review, I just want to say I've actually never watched the show. I know some of the characters, I knew a couple of things about He-Man. I know about, He-Man himself, Prince Adam. I know about Skeletor, because obviously he's a very famous meme. I knew about Castle Grayskull, I knew about the sword. I know he had a Bowcat. I know kind of a bit about the sorcerers. But that's honestly all I completely know about He-Man. I knew the iconic hey theme, and I did watch the intro for the original series. The theme song is kind of a banger. I have the power. And okay, now there's a live action movie out. I know that apparently there was an old one, a really old one, a short poster of the other one, but apparently that was the worst one. I have not watched that one. I've watched this one. I watched this film last night because I just wanted to see why people were talking about it. I mean, when the trailer came out, I thought it actually looked like a fun time, and apparently it was like do some references to the show, but because like I said, I'm gonna go into this reviews with being a person who never grew up with the show and only just watched this movie. Alright, and then when I saw the reviews coming out and it was actually really fun, I was like, okay, I do want to see this in cinemas. But sadly I couldn't because there was too many other films coming out in cinemas. And now, last night, I watched the film I watched all the Master of the Universe. I watched the Master of the Universe film. Here is my honest thoughts. And this will be a spoiler review, so be careful spoilers. Whilst the film's been out for a couple of months, so yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, first one we're going to talk about is Jared Leto's Skeletor. First, to get that out of the way, I gotta be honest, I think Jared Leto as Skeletor was a really good casting, because he actually does embody the funniness and the emotion of Skeletor. I mean, yes, he's a skeleton, you can't really see his face, but the way Jared Leto does Skeletor, he is really funny as well in the movie, but it's also very creepy. Like, the first scene you see him, it creeps it out. But I think this is Jared Leto's best performance. Even though I kind of think his second best acting is the Hat Ghost from Haunted Mansion. That's the thing. I think Jared Leto is better being voicing a character than being showing his face, because when he's behind the mocap, he's actually really good at it. Okay, getting on to the other casting. Now, I gotta be honest, I've forgotten the name for the guy who plays Prince Adam. I know he was in Sheep Detectives. I know he was in that, which I haven't watched that film. That film was also really good. But he actually did a really good job as Prince Adam / He-Man, and he is a really lovable guy, because obviously in this film he gets sent to Earth because his mother wanted to protect him from Skeletor, who takes over Castle Grayskull, which, first of all, I'm going to talk about the world building. The world building is, oh god, I've forgotten the name of the place. What is it called? Oh god, sorry, this is how stupid my memory is. Eternia. That's it. Sorry. So it's hard to say names sometimes. Eternia. I think Eternia looks amazing. Because, I mean, I heard a lot of people say, oh, Eternia looks a bit like Guardians of the Galaxy. Guys, this is Master of the Universe. It's not supposed to look like Guardians of the Galaxy. As well, we also do get, I do some, also, as well, we're talking about Idris Elba. That dude is freaking hilarious in this. He plays this, soldier man who is kind of there's actually another girl in this film as well, who finds Adam and brings him back to Eternia. And the active person playing that role is amazing as well. Sorry if I don't have to say the name. It's hard to say, people can't remember everyone's names sometimes. So if I don't say the name, that's why. I mean, I think the cast have a really good dynamic. The characters are really funny. I think one of my favorite characters as well, it has to be, oh god, what is his name? The guy with the long neck. You know who he is when you watch the film. He has weird powers, and that cat Wow. Wow. I think it's adorable. That thing, I apologize I can't say the names. I'm terrible at remembering names. I just know the characters' names. I keep forgetting the actors' names. But I think the cast did an amazing job. And the way, well, the script they're given, it's actually they did a pretty good job being with the characters. And, wow, I'm gonna say this, there are actually some pretty dark moments in this, which I never thought there would be. Because you go into this, the trailers make it look like it's, like, lighthearted and fun. But no, you walk into the film, and you're like, okay, let's go watch this film. Oh my god, a lot of people die in it. But, and I'll say as well, the soundtrack by Daniel Pemberton, I didn't butcher that name, fantastic job. The soundtrack is beautiful, especially the Eternia theme, and the bit of scene where Prince Adam turns into He-Man, which that scene was epic as heck. When he like raises his sword, he goes, "I by the power of Grayskull." Like, I also well, the battle scenes feel like a cartoon. I mean, especially with because at the in the finale with Prince Adam versus Skeletor, that fight scene was amazing. Another thing, I think I'll say, even though I love all the cast, still Skeletor and Prince Adam are the best thing in the entire movie. And I just think the cast did an amazing job. Okay, now we're going to talk about the post-credit scenes, because there's 2 post-credit scenes. So if you don't want them spoiled, click off now. So in the first post-credit scene, Idris Elba's character and Prince Adam's mom are looking at the balcony, and they're talking about someone. And Idris Elba's character says, "I told you will come back to us." And that moment, I was like, who are they talking about? Who is this person? And the camera actually, and then it kind of cut to this sword being made, and we see this woman standing or looking over Eternia, and it's freaking She-Ra. Now, I don't know a lot about She-Ra. I know she's apparently, I think, the sister or cousin of He-Man. I think it's the sister. And it kind of looks like now we might get in a He-Man movie. I mean, I don't know if we're going to get a She-Ra movie, because from the box, apparently this movie was a flop at the box office. Probably because it probably came out, you shouldn't really bring it out with Supergirl and Scary Movie. But I thought Masters of the Universe was an enjoyable film. I thought it was a really good film as well. I also do not get the hate for this film. I've seen a lot of people bashing it, which, why? Why would you bash this? And as well, there are going to be a lot of references to the show for the fans of Masters of the Universe. Because, like I said, I never grew up with the show. I never knew anything about He-Man. I just knew about the memes, the theme song, Skeletor, Prince Adam. That's pretty much all I knew. But yeah, I think He-Man Masters of the Universe is a really good movie to watch. Because I would actually recommend it. If you feel like just like a fun summer film, or just something to have a laugh, have a chuckle, get some really good action scenes, Masters of the Universe is, I would say, a pretty good film. Now, if I had to rate the film, I'm going to give it like an 8. Yeah, there were some issues in the film that I will say, but I wouldn't say it's a bad movie. I really don't think that should be hated. So yeah, tell me down below, have you guys watched Masters of the Universe? And for you Die-Hard fans, what do you think of my take of the film? And yeah, and also, sorry, like he's saying, apologize if I don't say the names of the actors. I am kind of, some actors' names are hard to say. So yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, I thought Masters of the Universe was a really good time. I kind of hope we get more from this universe. And as well, I think this is a film for people who do, if you don't know anything about Masters of the Universe or the He-Man show, this is a film actually really good for people who don't know about it, because they do explain some stuff, even though I think there was some stuff unanswered, which they should do in another film. But yeah, I enjoyed Masters of the Universe. Yeah, and I'll leave it all to you guys. What did you think of Masters of the Universe? Are you sad we might not be getting a sequel? Which I hope we do, because this is Amazon Prime. But yeah, But if you want to see more nerdy or comic book stuff like me, make sure to like, subscribe, follow me on all social media down below. Also, you want to join my 2 Discords? I have 2 of them. One of them is for Halloween, because that's how event coming up. Also, we got Amazing Jojo Circus one. That's all in my YouTube bio. Also, if you want to follow any of my social medias, there'll be a link in the description down below. And I'll see you, Master of the Universe fans. Later.